Hey kids, counting today, we only have 8 school days left, then you can stay home for 2 months. Woohoo, how exciting, rollick in the sun. Don't forget to pray thankfulness for God. But anyways, here's the test. I hope you go over it. Starts out with 4 factorial. That's 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. There it is. What is the amplitude? Amplitude is always positive. So it'd be positive 6. What's the period? 360 divided by 10, because it says in degrees, that's 360. In radians, you go 2 pi divided by 1/10. So it's 20 pi. Then to change it to degrees, you change pi to 180. 180 divided by 3 times 4. And then what is 300 in radians? Well, you would put a pi over 180 times 300, and it reduces to 5 pi over 3. Here's our graphs. -3 means you flip it and then stretch it 3 units. Notice the period is 360. Now be careful. Remember, if you make this 180 should be about 3 times that. So a lot of you put 270 like here and then 1 here. No, so I took a little off, not much. But I hope you look over your test to see how you did. 2 plus means you move up 2. So we'll have another grade this Thursday. I think I'll have a little graphing on it, but it's going to be mostly the fundamental counting theorem and what we learned this week. So I moved this up 2. Now, some of you got this wrong. You change this to degrees if you want to. You don't have to. 3 pi over 2, 1 pi over 2, 2 pi over 2, 3 pi over... Oh, it froze. Sorry about that. 1 pi over 2, 2 pi over 2, 3 pi over 2. That's on an axis, so remember sine is y over r. Now, I'm scared you guys didn't memorize this. So you're going to have trouble, especially junior year, but we'll see. I changed it to degrees, and then -300, get you to first quadrant, 60. Cosine of 60 is a half. 3 pi over 4, change it to 135. That's second quadrant. Tangent's negative in the second quadrant. 210. So if you want to make a drawing, I usually do. It's right here. So third quadrant sine is negative. All students take classes is a way to help you remember. So negative. And then 30, because it's 30 degrees to the x-axis from the terminal side. So it's a negative a half. Now secant, you reciprocate cosine. So cosine 30 is square root of 3 over 2. So secant would be 2 over square root of 3. So anyways, this one, sine of a half, so you go 2 pi divided by a half. Notice pi is about 3 times this, little bit off, but... And then 2, you just do the regular cosine. Now, no, it's pi over 2. I made a boo-boo there. No, that's right, pi over 2, pi... 3 pi over 2. I can't read this morning. Sorry about that. That is pi over 2. That's good. And then here, 2 sine 2x. So it'd be 2 pi divided by 2 is pi. So it's pi over 4, pi over 2, 3 pi over 4, pi. Whoa, now it stretches. And then this one you have to flip it. Some of you forgot what cosine and sine graph was. Shame. Then it's 2 pi divided by pi. The pi's cancel, so you have 2. So it's 1/2 1, 3/2 2. So hopefully you look that over. I would appreciate that. Make sure you got it, because you might see a few of these on Thursday. Good.